Hi, this is John Sladkus from SOS, and on this video we're going to take a look at how to create surveys. Why would you want to create surveys? Well, you want to select specific fields that are accessible to the staff from their mobile device to make it easy for them to interview a particular person or mark down information after they have had a contact with somebody who they're supposed to speak with. You want those fields to be easily available on their mobile device so they don't have to scroll around a lot to find them, so that their conversation is more targeted. And also, you might want to keep a history of those responses. Here are the steps. First, you're going to create the fields in the visit object. Next, you're going to create your survey. Then you're going to copy the API names of those fields into the survey. And finally, you're going to attach the survey to a project group. And of course, you're going to want to test that before you go live. And note that multi-picklist fields are currently not supported for this feature. This is what I'm talking about. When you're using Canvasser, you'll be seeing that there's a survey icon in several places, and that allows you to get to the fields on your survey by clicking on that icon. And this is a sample on the right-hand side of a particular survey that was created. So let's go ahead and get started. So let's go ahead and create the field that we want on the survey. Go to Setup, go to Create, Objects, and select the visit object. From here, we'll see that a bunch of fields have already been created for surveys, such as notes and assessment date. We can go ahead and use those on the new survey that we're creating. So you can reuse those questions. A question can be on many different surveys. You do not need to create it each time. I'm going to add one new question, and it's going to be just a checkbox field about whether the person cares about health insurance. So I'm going to choose the checkbox field, click Next. Then I'm going to give it its name, and I'll just type in healthcare. You can give it a description or text, but that's optional. Click Next. Then I will click Next and click Save. And you'll see that the healthcare field has been created, and it's the API name. This is the name that you're going to want to copy and now the next step is to create the survey. So I'll click on Survey and click on New, and we'll give it a name. And we'll just add the additional field on here. And notice we do not want to have a comma at the very end. You want to separate the API names with commas, but at the end you want to make sure you don't have one. Click on Save. And you could add additional questions that exist on the visit object by just copying and pasting those API names in, but for this sample we'll just keep it simple with those two fields. And then we're going to go over to a project group. I'm going to use an existing project group. I'm going to click Edit, and I'm going to change the survey from Contact Sheet to the click on that survey and click Save. And that new survey is immediately available to all the people in the project. Let's take a look and see if that worked. I'm going to click on our simulator, I'm going to go to Canvasser and click on any of these icons and click the survey. And sure enough, the survey we created with just those two questions, the result, which is a required field, and healthcare, now appear as part of the project group. And that ends how we create a survey.